Why do I still think about you so? Why are you the only thing keeping me afloat? When I'm dreaming, I can't breathe. When I'm on my own, I can't let go. Knowing you hold me close, knowing you're holding on, knowing you're the only one. So now you go, and you have been the only thing that keeps me above it. Yeah, a million voices echo around me. I hear you now, close to leaving. Yeah, I don't need to say shit. You're already your worst enemy. I don't think I need this. You don't wanna be a friend of me. That's alright, that's cool, that's fine. You don't need to lie. I've been down on here a couple times. I don't mind going back right now. Yeah, I don't mind going back to the abyss again. Hey. The darkness sometimes feels like my only thing that can help me out, can restore my sight, that can help me now, make me see my mind. Hey, and now I'm out here again, and I've been thinking, yeah, I don't need to say shit. You're already your worst enemy. I don't think I need this. You don't wanna be a friend of me. That's alright, that's cool, that's fine. You don't need to lie. I've been down, oh yeah, a couple times. I don't mind going back right now. I don't mind going back right now. Going back to the abyss again.
The forest is full of riches, the treasury, the tapestry beauty and life. The forest is full of riches, the riches of the forest are the whole. One life, like a thread of gold, may run through the forest tapestry and tie 1,000 patterns into one. One life, flood. This box.
Well then,
We are live.
well then, well then. Music is off, the knife round is on. Thankfully a 5v5, because for a second I did believe that it's going to be a 4v5 knife round at least. Perhaps more. So there we go. Born2Throw versus Tenzije, if I'm not mistaken. On the Born2Throw side, Orc as the IGL up, Hawk, Kai, Scar, and Yon. I am good at Dutch. And on Tenzije, RH, Sweeted, Rambo, Kabi, and could you read the last nickname?
Omtro.
Omcha. Okay, I was not entirely sure whether it's an E or no. The pistol are starting. The entire T side looking to B-split fairly quickly. Born2Throw ready for that with a double con stack. Already Hawk taking the engagement. In con wins one duel. Rumble jumping. Trades. Kai with the dual Berettas close on the Kinder. Gets one. Gets straight in immediately. It's a 2v2. Yon gets a beautiful double kill. And we have 1-0 for Born2Throw.
I will say B2T did a good job defending that site. Hitting their shots.
Oh, certainly. Good setup. Getting their ones, getting their trades. Alright, let's get into this game. Full eco on the T side. Born2Throw. 5 MP9s. Orc not buying a single piece of utility. The selfish Opper strikes again. He probably looks to farm towards a main. Perhaps out of a main. A quick change that I just noticed. The T-side did actually buy a bunch of pistols. RH even buying Deagle with a Kevlar. Omcho searching for that one-way gun A. Has a duel with Hawk. Wins it, your trades. Or gets two. And it's it Yonfam to save the day. Clearing out A side. Scar with a headshot on mid. Alright, in the 1v3 gets one. Kai next. He dances around the pillar, but it's not much. Scar gets the kill. Double kill in the end, and it's 2-0 for Born2Throw.
It was the correct call for BTT to play 2 towards A. Very nice to see. And it was a nice opening by Born2Throw, I think it was, with the Deagle.
Correct. Getting that kill on Hawk.
Now
With
the
the second
AKs are
bullet.
coming in.
Now the AKs are coming in. Born2Throw still with 2 MP9s, 3 M4s, no op. Orc did not farm enough to get that selfish up. I was wrong. Perhaps he is a team player after all. Flashes mid, coming. Orc has to fall back. Forced to leave mid open. Window smoked. No Molotov. Rambo almost gets the spam through that smoke. And now Orc loses the duel to Rambo. Rambo getting that entry. And again, he almost gets the spray through the wall as well, but now Cabby phases the window smoke, pushes through, kills Yonfam. The T side is splitting A with one player still outside of B. But Hawk hears it. He hears RH. He knows he's getting pinched, does he? No, he does not. He does not realize the T side already sneaked past all the defenses. Kai trying to fight water area. He knows that there was one player on mid, but he turns around. Does not actually expect him. Now Scar left in a 1v4. Not much to do. A kit, a Molotov, a flash. And a lost round.
It all just happened so fast.
Live flashed in front of our eyes. Orc losing the duel on mid at the very beginning of the round. Rambo getting that beautiful sweet entry. Then Cabby. Now the only question is, will Scar actually save the gun? Because it does look like Rambo might be on a bit of a hunt. No. They're just happy existing. Born2Throw forced to force. Orc with a deagle. Smoke and a flash. That singular save them for could be the round difference.
And it's gonna be Scar towards B. 3B setup looks like from B to T on this force buy. Yun gonna be solo holding mid here.
He is ready with a Molotov. Hawk smoking a main. Here we have Kai and Scar pushed B main already. Hawk somehow dies through the smoke. The T's are pushing through. They are completely disrespecting the smoke. The A exit comes in. Molly broken. Yonfam with a chance. He does miss it. He gets another, but Born2Throw quicker. Better. 5-3 for the T side.
Forced off by the smoke. Another smoke redeploy. Looks like Scar. He's tempted, but will he find the frag here on RH? Yes, he does, but he's low HP. Does P2T even go for this?
Kai waiting. It's made better for him. Sweeted with a knife out. Kai gets that kill. Scar gets another. Orc with another chance. Perhaps the retake is on. Scar does have a kit. They might try it. No. With Orc dying, Born2Throw falling back. Scar with a double kill to save them for. Did make some difference, at least economically. Kai getting his one. And the guns are going to be saved until the next round. Again. Kai getting another. Only Born2Throw surviving from the T side. And we'll see the variant of Eco from Born2Throw. Very likely. Kai buying some utility. Scar still with the M4, still with the kit. The round is possible. Last round, the idea was to push B main. What is it going to be now?
Looks like a sort of default in play right now. The T side focusing towards A. Look at Born2Throw so fast into A main, looking for a frag here. That's free towards A for B2T. They've rotated a bit. Born2Throw's gonna try and make some noise and distract the CTs. As this is happening, Cabby takes the clone position. That's Yun falling outside of B. Now just Scar on the back of B, holding on the plat. Born2Throw at the same time, I'll take high trades. Scar, what can he do from plat here?
Gone. Smoked off. The T's are waiting. They have a teammate in B main. He is ready with a flashbang. Now he flashes. Scar. Tested. 4 people in front of him. He does have his chance. At least a double kill for Born2Throw to be in the round, but he does not get a single one, and it's a 2v4. Born2Throw once again forced to save.
At least they'll have a bye next round.
At least. With the 2 saved AKs, perhaps. Perhaps something crazy might come in. Defa. Well, Tenzije is pretty sure at this point that there is not gonna be a defuse coming in. And they are having their fun, shooting each other. They're even more than shooting each other. Well, but it's nothing compared to Born2Throw having a beautiful setup. Unfortunate. No safe guns for Born2Throw. They will actually have to buy 5 guns for themselves.
Yeah, that setup looked so well positioned, but how do they fail? I don't know.
I don't know, I don't understand. Angles, I don't know. Tenzije with 3 rounds on the board. And they do not look like they want to stop. It seems like they want to continue forward, they want to plow through.
Looks like the bomb is AFK in T spawn.
Perhaps Cabby tilted after the previous one team killing.
Kai getting aggressive here in con. Great nade onto the water player. Omcho searching B. Nice spam back by Scar. Let's see how Kai plays this in con now. The T's have taken middle. Kai mollied back, redeploys a molly, does not want them to take control of con at the same time. Orc is smoked off. Watch how cam guys, he says. As Yun, tasked with holding this cam position, spots the headshot angle, has to reload, teammate on site, falls, just Yun on site, gets 1. Orc on the rotate, gets 2. And B2T, the fantastic CT rotates, they have done it, StarMix, they have equalized, they have broken the economy of the T's. We are so back.
We are so back. It's nice to see, finally Born2Throw making a play of their own. Reacting to what is happening on the map with kills. With bullets. And not bodies.
Let's see how B2T deals with this mid pressure here.
Very quick mid take from the T. Failed. Hawk taking the early duel on A side. Sweeted wins it. This time it's Sweeted, not Omcho. Where is Omcho? Omcho's outside B. Kai flashed off. Kabi taking that duel. Kai winning the first one. Does the second one. Gets flashed off. Scar trying to look for that kill. Omcho pushes through the smoke. The usual A player now inside of B. And out B they go. Bomb coming close from B main. It's about to get planted within like 10 seconds. Alright. On plat. Orc behind the smoke. He might get the kill very soon. Or get spammed through. And he does get spammed through after getting a single kill. And from now, behind the smoke in temple. Not much he can do. Naded. He gets 1. Now we must note, Sweeted is low. He is 15 HP. He gets another. Now the last player, 15 HP. 1v1, Yunfam. Back down, and Sweeted wins the clutch. 1v3 attempt from Yunfam. Failed. Sweeted shuts him down.
And Tenzije asking if they want to go on TeamSpeak, but no. Oh, they need his voice chat for the ESEA match.
Who needs TeamSpeak if you can just kill the enemies?
Yeah, I will say that
Communication is overrated.
was a nice attempt by Yun there. Nice break control, nice finds. You can see as soon as it became a 2v1, the T stopped trolling, I meant. But yeah, Yun wasn't able to close it out, and yeah, B-stack now from BTT on their eco.
3 Diggles, 157. Scar, not buying a single thing, not even getting a dropped pistol. 5 AKs on the Tenzije side. Mid left open. Kai now searching towards there. Tenzije. I'm throwing a H. Pushing out A main. Side is free. Cabby walking into con. They know now that it's a B stack. Okay. Getting a friggin' camera. Cabby now tested. 4 players in front of him. He gets 2. Doesn't get a third one. Yomfam gets the deagle spam.
And that's 2 AKs retrieved for BTT.
And a deagle that Orc is trying to find. Unsuccessful.
Has to stick to the orange pill. Wait, the deagle is right there. Next to the blood
it is right
stains.
there. And he does get it. Finally, Orc gets his deagle.
3 bullets, it's
Now
enough for the
perhaps-
remaining 3 Ts.
Now, he is gonna be tested. Just like Cabby before. 3 players in front of him. And he doesn't get a single one. That's right.
Nice spray there by Speeded. Yeah. Wait,
Exactly.
did Orc have armor there? Or?
I am not entirely sure. That is possible. Now, Orc with the up. He has a spawn to pick either con or B main. Which one will he choose? Will there be a flash that blinds the enemy? And will he get the kill? Those are all questions that we're gonna get answers to after we introduce our today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. I remember back in the day Orc was sponsored by that. Now, is Raid Shadow Legends gonna overshadow his play? He gets attacked through the wall, now Maul is off. He doesn't use his utility. Forced away. Hot B main from Dark. A passive angle, a chill angle. Kai in con. A miss flash. Sweded right there. Good HE from Kai. And Sweded smokes con off. Orc slowly falling off. Hawk pushing A main. Gets killed. Gets picked off. That's aggression that Tenzije was hoping for. Some sort of a B fake coming in. Yongfang with another duel. Another 1v1. Another 1v1 lost. Omcho now pushing onto A side. They feel like it's free, and it is. Semitulti coming in. Smoke camera. Molly broken. Smoke heaven. And Tenzije is out. They have the entire south for themselves. The remaining 3 CTs are out of the picture. They're already thinking about saving. Bomb not even planted. And it is now.
And look how worried they are about any lurks right now. I mean, granted, but still. BTT, they're playing kind of scared here. You saw the A main push come in, but we didn't see any flashes, no supportive utility, no smoke stairs.
Just 1v1s, yeah. Orc now, getting one. Will those exits matter in the long run? We'll see. Cabby coming from mid. Maybe Orc gets another if he focuses on that angle, and he doesn't. Oh, he does. Scar gets it though. He covers his teammate beautifully. And it's 3 CT surviving. The op saved. That's the most important gun at Born2Throw disposal.
We have not yet seen Orc hoping on mid or A, I believe. Perhaps on mid, but not on A yet. It seems like he's been playing towards B now.
He had the op one time, right?
I think so.
And then off to B he goes again. Using his spawn to his advantage. No, just... wait. Holding me main. And no players from Tenzije are there to test him. Kai, a beautiful nade onto Sweden, -50. Gets stuck once with an AK. Is scared of a possible flash. And it does look like it might come. Orc, maybe getting his chance. Cabby, jiggle peeking, but Cabby expects it. Orc shoots. Smokes main off. Onchuk getting a kill. Well, okay. Hawk deleted. Now out A he goes. Okay, spots one player outside of con. Yonfam trying to figure out what's going on A. He still sees only one. Still only Oncho. Born2Throw, not entirely sure what's going on. Slowly they're piecing this together. They're rotating away towards A. Scar still on B, but now the bomb is getting planted. Oncho pushes heaven. No trade coming in. He gets a double kill. Kai with a beautiful spray transfer gets a double. Rambo falling. Now he pushes Sweded, flashing off from main. Alright, coming late from mid. He is coming in main as well. And the cities have a lot of utility to do with that. Sweeted, full blind, trying to spam the smoke. Flash comes through. Scar gets this. Gets another bomb defused by Kai, and it's a round for Born2Throw 4-6. Omcho, it didn't matter that he gets a triple kill, because Kai can get the impact of his own.
And Scar the defender. We know where he gets his scars from. Those retakes. Now,
Those
Orc,
retakes.
not on the op this round.
With a rifle in hand. That might mean he's going middle and they're gonna try to fight for mid. Trying to contest the control. Early HE, early smoke. Now Orc. Here's 3 people overall in the water area. Kai. Again, under pressure. Now fully blinded. Gets the HE off. Huge damage onto 2 Ts. Sweeted again, 50 HP just from the HE. Gets flashed in. Rambo gets that kill. Scar not able to trade Kai. Rambo with a double kill, pushing out on the B side now. The Orc, last man standing, he's falling back from Temple. Is Born2Throw scared again? Is Born2Throw not fighting again? Orc repositioning onto CT. All the players rotating away, but RH out of A. Out on A. And he's lurking in, creeping in. Yongfang expecting that lurk. Even though Hawk and Orc are trying, are figuring out what's going on. It seems like Born2Throw does not have a immediate call of what they want to do now. Orc getting flanked from Temple. Will he get caught off guard? No, almost. RH. Yongfang. Here's what's going on. He hears that Cabby and RH are coming close. He does have the angle for it. Gets one. Does he expect the second? He does. He dinks Cabby. Orc, second player there. Ready to fight. Yongfang searching for that. The player is low. He did dink him. Switches to the AK. Orc spots another. Both Sweden and Cabby are low. And the setup again.
Yeah,
The lack of communication, unfortunately, showing for Born2Throw.
it does look like they're afraid to take fights. Not just that, the setup. Of course, the setup's an important element, but just like fighting them.
Those situations with those setups certainly don't help, where the Born2Throw players probably feel like they're getting baited by their own teammates.
I
Hopefully
wonder
the positivity spreads.
if we'll see any team play from the CTs here on the last round of the half. Looks like a nice
It might
default
seem possible.
2-2-1 spread.
Okay, we've seen this play before. He spots one, he mollies. Now he has an HE. He's gonna use it immediately, as usual. This time Hawk, killing Omcho through the smoke. He flashes his teammate through the main smoke. It's Yongfang fighting in main. He gets that kill. Cabby lurking out B. He doesn't get one. He whiffs completely. Now Rambo in a 1v2 here. His teammate Sweeted on the other side of the bomb side. Rambo still slowly searching. He hears everything that's happening. The flank coming in from Orc. Orc almost with the shot, but kills Sweeted and Kai finishes it off. A team ace for Born2Throw. Something exactly what we asked for. The flash into a main, the flash into mid. Although the mid flash was ineffective because nobody was there. It did happen, finally, after all these years.
Finally, it was nice to see something like that.
Correct. And it works. That combined with the fact that some of the players from Tenzije whiffed their shots. Lands Born2Throw another round, and it's 7-5. Now Tenzije is starting for Born2Throw. Not a single piece of utility bot. I am genuinely wondering what is Orc cooking. And it seems like he is cooking because they're moving towards A. 3 players on the CD side started mid, now rotating off to A. Kai hears it all. He dinks one player, Rambo. Low HP now. It is the player without the Kevlar. Kai now checking B main. He spots another. He dinks another. Kai with wonderful impact already. Not a single kill on the board, but so much damage done. And now the T's go. Sweeted, tested. He gets one. Hawk falling down. He gets another. Orc hitting the ground and perhaps getting another. No, Yongfang trades. 2v4. 2 players still low on the CD side. Yongfang gets one. Beautiful headshot. Then flicks onto the other. Kai getting his fight. Needs to reload or switch to the USB. They expect the flank. Will Kai win this duel? This is what's really important. But Ocha peeks from heaven. Tries to knife. And Kai might just get knifed. Omcho with a triple kill after Sweeted getting his 2 beautiful one hits, 1 shots, 1 taps, whatever. Yonfam trying to recover, but Born2Throw overall not able to get that site fully under their control, get the bomb down, and get their kills.
No,
Despite the impact from Kai, despite the impact from Yonfam.
I will say I like the brawl approach B2T had there. Of just buying armor.
Most certainly.
Now it's gonna be a
tools.
force buy.
The Polish strategy, 5 Mach 10s, and they're waiting. They're not showing that they force bot. Omcho getting aggressive. That might be a beautiful time for the force buy to show, and Omcho gets a double kill. Nobody else pushing through. They're fighting mid now, getting that trade. Rambo falling. Sweden tested again, and Sweden gets a double kill. Born2Throw, shut down.
Yeah, B2T look to be just brute forcing things. I wonder if there's gonna be a strategy change here to use more nades and maybe a more slower pace. Of course, we're gonna see the save now for B2T. Maybe some D-Goose can get to work. Looks like 2 nades are being bought out. 3 nades actually.
Gonna be the camera HEs or no. If it's gonna be B-main HEs, I'm gonna cry. If it's main, perhaps really smart. Might be really smart. The Astralis HEs into window. They missed their mark. Rambo getting a double kill. 2 cities, soften up. And Born2Throw still pushing for that smoke. Gets one. Hawk. Now Kai with the Deagle. Unfortunately doesn't convert. On 2 HP, Omcho survives. Gets a triple kill. Finishes off the round. 10-5 for Tenzije.
It is a bit disappointing to only get 1 kill there, I'll say.
Well, some crazy stuff coming in on chat. I hope it's visible on stream.
Cabby, 5 and 9.
With the Zeus.
First buy round, Seaside, let's go.
It seems like Tenzije are not taking themselves too seriously, pushing their smokes from weird utility. Hawk. Cleared out close and main. Doesn't want to press the issue. He groups water with his teammate. Yonfam, they're walking slowly towards the connector area. Kai. Lone mid. Will throw the take utility. Born2Throw slowly grouping towards that B-split. Kai takes middle away. Hawk steps. In con. Cabby hears that. No rotation call just yet, but he is anti-flash. Hey, gets his kill in middle. Omcho falling. Flash into B main. He catches players with the utility in hand, but Yonfam pushes out of gun. He gets a beautiful double kill, completely unexpected. That push, RH and Cabby fall down. Kai as well, survives, jumps down. 5v2, Born2Throw. And Tenzije. They will want to save their guns. Perhaps angry a little bit.
Yes, AFK there.
That
Saving.
didn't work.
Yeah, I need to credit Hion there with the double entry. That was really fast pathing, and he got his frags. So congratulations to him. Really nice entry there.
Really nice entry.
And
some great utility as well. RH being fully blind.
And that's Cappy, the con player there. He's typing but not showing results. Tenzije.
It's always the
It's always the
absolute
typers.
best players that speak the most.
Oh yes.
That's why we're casting. Cannot burn others if you don't burn yourself. Remember that. Anyway, Cabby now with the op. He is pissed. No utility. He does want to finish it right here, right now. Doesn't even have a spawn. Will he peek anything? Will he stay passive? He moves towards B main. He immediately takes the swing. No respect whatsoever. But also, the respect is given. Born2Throw, moving towards A. Kai, again, has mid control. Again, the same duel of Omcho, and again, Omcho loses it. Now, Born2Throw pushing for the smoke on A main. Hawk, a bit too aggressive, a bit too forward. Kai, staying alive for now. Putting the pressure on. Rambo. Crosses to camera. Will Born2Throw reconsider? They have over a minute on the clock. They can still do whatever they want. Yonfam now with the bomb, fighting. He gets that kill. RH, dead. Scar getting another kill on Rambo. 4v2. Okay, still lurking mid. Let's expect Cabby. He does. Cabby does not whiff. Now Sweded. Moving towards the pillar, but he is spotted. Scar has a molly. Will he flush him out? Wait, no, he does not spot him. Yonfam completely unaware. Sweded gets one. He gets another. Orc dead. Hitting the deck. Now Cabby, 30 HP with that op that started the round. Scar.
Oh my god, Scar with the free K! And he says sorry to Gabi with the spray.
And I unfortunately don't see it.
What a clutch, what a nice find by Scar. And B2T are in the game, 10-7 down, but the enemy has the half by here.
Okay, and I am back in the game as well. Had a bit of a lag, had a bit of a problem. For a little while. 10-7. Tenzije, forced to eco. 5 Deagles, 2 Kevlars, some utility. Suddenly, they feel like they have to respect Born2Throw. The peaks slow down. But the aggression doesn't. RH. Spot Scar. Scar still in the same place. Some damage dealt. Orc holding con. He gets one. Omcho again, the first one to fall. Orc still holding. The reaction's off. Rambo pushing. Will Orc live? Probably will. Hawk. The A player helping. Cabby getting his. Jump spots another. Tries to kill Scar. On the jiggles. He does get his. Now Yonfam. Low HP. Hawk pushing out of con. Orc far away. Sweden getting Yonfam. Hawk has to get a double kill here. Out of bullets. Cabby getting another. Orc with the Glock. Will he be able to finish it? No. Sweden finishes the round, and now 5 Deagles for the side of Tenzije are able to win the round. Lots of bullets whiffed. Lots of opportunities missed. And Born2Throw with a lost round on the enemy's eco. Cabby again. Special. The special forces of the city side. Now, unfortunately, he did have impact this round, so... can't be too mad. Born2Throw taking a timeout. They need a breather. It's not what they expected. They came into this round with the belief that it's already theirs. With the belief that the compact is on. With 10-8 on the board, suddenly it's a close game, and now 11-7. Close to a match point. A worse bye. And Born2Throw hoping and praying that maybe Omcho gives away the opening again. Orc with a spawn towards B and an open hand. Goes for a quick mid peek. Holds mid. And this time it's RH, first to fall. Born2Throw. Good at getting those opening. Cabby equalizes. Orc. Trades Cabby with the op. Orc getting another. Yonfam in the meantime. Getting his.
Oh my god, Orc is saying sit dog in chat, but not even typing. He's showing.
He is showing. Actions speak louder than words. But Sweden. We cannot discount him completely. He is pushing middle. Now Yonfam will have a duel. Sweden wins this one. 2v1. He has some utility. He is full health.
And Sweden has been spotted.
Orc has the op. Has to just hold the angle. Doesn't get flashed off. And Orc hits it. 11-8. The comeback might actually be real. Another pass, this time technical. Scar having to disconnect. Unable to establish the connection, and well, Tenzije again on an eco. Perhaps a force buy. Alright, might stay for an op.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, if I'm Tenzije right now, I'm a bit worried about Orc's op. He seems to have been warmed up now. He's on fire right now. And as well as their economy, look, they have the force here. So yeah, very interesting right now.
Born2Throw, if they win this round, it's an 11-9. Then the enemy is forced to eco. Suddenly, 11-10, if there's no slip up. And then we have a very close and dangerous game for both the sides.
Yeah, surely we don't lose this with the nade and utility and gun advantage.
Surely, right? Not again.
Never again.
Never again. Ark tells them to sit down. Probably currently sitting down in his chair, laughing and being happy about the round that just happened. Now we get a burn, man. Last time, the previous round where he got the quad, he did use his B-spawn to peek quick mid. And he did get an entry off of that. Now he has a spawn close to A. Will he use that to his advantage? Hawk probably supporting him on A then. The A lurk.
That's not Hawk. This is Hawk.
This is Hawk. Without a knife, he should probably be given some Ursus Scorched, saying Eternal Fire 0 free.
Someone in the world would go broke.
Someone in the world. Like, just holding connector. Doesn't pay off just yet.
Scar be main.
Spot from fire. Scar. Getting that kill on RH. Again, RH or Omcho. Either. They usually for first. And again, it's RH. Now, Kabi searching B main. Scar. Flashed off the angle. Kabi with that deagle. Dangerous. We've already seen what he can do.
Guy on the mid drop. B2T are setting up towards A.
Arc with some utility.
Holding the line.
Holding the line.
As a good Opera does. Pulls out his flash for his team.
A very deep flash. But the CTs, Tenzije, are slowly starting to rotate towards A. They already have 2 players there. Now Hawk switching guns. Rambo doesn't get a single one, sweeted with 1. And Born2Throw suddenly scared. It's a good decision, Kai. With huge problems on mid, but he gets his one, needs to reload, gets pushed by Omcho, Glock out, gets immediately headshotted, but Omcho hears everything that is happening. A molly from mid from Arc. Deters the CTs from pushing and dropping down. Bomb getting planted on default, 4 main. 1 person Temple, 1 person CT. Arc still holding behind. Nobody's there. Omcho getting his chance. He doesn't get a single one, Scar and Yomfam together. And then Arc holds the smoke and gets that kill, and it's 11-9 for the T side. Born2Throw back on it. Now,
They won the round they were supposed to win.
They won the round they were supposed to win. Not without issues, but they did it. And now, Tenzije forced to eco, Kabi talking again. The match might be slipping away from their hands, for their fingers.
Oh my
Arc.
gosh, an insta-con and insta-window, genius.
Beautiful smokes from Arc. I would learn it if I cared. He cares. Kabi now on mid. Kai about to have that duel. No, sorry, that was Omcho. Kabi again dying in con. Now Rambo getting 1 single kill on A. He gets his. It's a 3v3. Sweeted only with a USB, but he might double dink Hawk. He does play a headshot angle, but Hawk gets that. Omcho running away with the AK. RH getting his AK on A main. Orc tested. Orc gets his. And Omcho in a 1v3. Orc low. Scar low. Hawk half HP. It is possible. No Kevlar, no kit, no utility. But Hawk isolated. And searching for him. Fortunately he gets it. Omcho not looking the right direction. 11-10. The economy does not look the best for Kabi as well. And for the entirety of CTs, they don't have the full bite that we would expect at such a late stage of the game.
And that's the thing, would they even have a kit?
Will they even have a kit? Now they're forced to pause.
3 people at the same time.
Kabi suddenly not talking to unpause. Kabi suddenly
Oh!
not wanting to end this quick. Tactic.
Cabby wants
Well-
to do a tactic.
Tactic. I must say, on this level, a tactic usually means a water push. We see that from the cities. And what will be the setup in response from Born2Throw? Are they going to play more scared, or are they going to play the same CS they played so far on the T side? Peeks, duels, taking fights, walking up.
If B2T do a B pop now, I'll do a knife giveaway.
Well, you know Orc the best. I assume that's not a beep up then.
No, Orc is gonna go stairs and hold con like a good oper.
Like a good offer, one
Holding
one
the
could say.
lines, yes.
Holding the lines. And don't forget, we need to smoke on.
Yes, yes.
So he can't hold the line.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. What? Okay. Okay, let's just talk about the utility here. The CTs, they only have 3 smokes and 2 flashes to work with. Okay, maybe if Rambo buys, he'll have some nades.
He will probably have another smoke and a flash, but that's
Yes.
still just 4 smokes to work with. Not a single Molotov. A B-split, looking very possible suddenly. Born2Throw, 11-10, but it does not look like they're gonna lose. Is it gonna be Caster Curse, or is it gonna be Caster Blessing? Gabby trying to impose. Fails to do so. Perhaps that's a prophecy that he's gonna fail to play. We'll see. Toxic again.
Now, will the approach from B2T here be fast or slow? Everyone
Will
poised
it
towards
change?
BND. Will there be change?
Orc peeking mid again, as far as I'm aware. Gets boosted. Over the smoke. He is searching. It's Rambo in mid. Will he give away his life? Doesn't look like it. Omcho rotating away from early free triple B stack. Onto mid. Onto A. Arc dropping down. 30 filter coming in. But Kai is not there. Kai's on stairs. Mid not actually contested. Orc just holding. Hawk caught off guard. Doesn't die. He smokes off A main. Omcho spotted. A flash through. Kai gets his. The most reliable player so far on the Born2Throw side. Now Hawk walking up towards Con, and this is exactly what we said on freeze time. The B split without the Molotovs on the CD side looks very, very great. Hawk clearing Con. It's a triple B stack for the CDs. Will Born2Throw use all their utility to flash them out, or will they just take the duels? Hawk ready to swing out. Flashes come in. Rambo, full blind. Kai getting one. Hawk getting the second one. Alright. Surviving so far in dark. Hawk gets him. And it's a 4v1. Sweeted. Alone. Isolated on an island. In a city spawn. Smoked off. Ram's gonna get smoked off again. No, there is no smokes. I'm trolling. And the T's are not giving him a fight. They're not pushing anything. They're just waiting. From now. Clearing city, doesn't see anything. Born2Throw already hoping that Ken is going to be saved by Sweden and the round is going to be theirs. 11-11 on the scoreboard. Orc
Yeah.
still with his up. And the money does not look pretty for Tenzije.
Now, I was gonna say when it was a 5v5 with a minute left that B2T haven't taken much map control yet, but as soon as that frag comes out from Kai, yeah, 5v4 repositioned towards that B split, it looked good.
Looked amazing.
It looks
It's all
like the
great.
slow plays working well.
Yeah. But Kai, so far this guy is surprising me more and more. So consistent. So clear in his ideas.
CTs are gonna force buy here.
They have to. 11-11, they do not want an overtime. Kai, back to middle. Orc, back to holding down the line. Gets naded, -50. Another nade coming in. Orc might be dead. Orc, 17 HP now. Hawk looking for that fight. Omcho again, on an island. The 1v1. The usual. Kai, has mid control. Omcho died here multiple times. Now he's on A. The city switched positions. Rambo. Or Sweden. We're gonna be the first to take that duel. Yonfam. About to swing into Rambo. Will he expect it? Rambo falling back. Kai peeking in. He gets his. Gets traded by Sweden. Now Yonfam in a 1v1. Does lose it. Sweden with a double kill. Born2Throw. Moving towards the B side. There's 2 players on B. And the rotation is somewhat isolated. Now, Sweden. Moving more towards B side. Easy. Now he's moving towards camera. Now Hawk. The deciding factor. He wins his. He will get traded, but Orc and Scar know where the last player is. But they're scared. There was a smoke there, and now they get re-smoked. 40 seconds on the clock. If they want to go, they'll have to go fairly quick. Nade again. Pumped for the smoke. Scar on 15 HP. Orc softened up by the cheese earlier. He must hate life now. Born2Throw. Crumbling under pressure. Scar not being able to win the impossible 1v3. 12-11. Match point for Tenzije.
Yeah. Now this is something I was alluding to before. Time was taking, not much map control take, and BTT kind of hesitant towards mid there. Like they threw the initial utility, but they haven't. Actually, they did try to go for it, but they just lost their duels. And yeah, that's what happens when you lose your duels. You have no reaction. Your T side just kind of dwindles away, and yeah.
Yeah. First Kai not expecting the second player on mid, then Hawk not expecting the second player on B. And now, next round, Orc again with the op, holding them mid. This time, Omcho again giving him a chance. Orc whiffs. 4 players of Born2Throw. Up towards A main. Lots of utility in their faces, but the rotation is far away. Now Orc moving in, close as well. Connector smoked. And Kai gets the entry. The usual star player of Born2Throw shining again. All this utility on Born2Throw side. 1 minute on the clock. 5v4. A beautiful scenario to be in. Now Kabi peeking into Hawk and into Scar. Kai softening up Sweden to 8 HP as well. Gets tagged only once. This is such a great scenario for Born2Throw. Not much map control on their side, but it might not matter. Hawk walking into con. Now they have con control. Suddenly they can do whatever they want. The city side, Tenzije not having any map control of their own. Now Sweden finally clearing out mid, so they at least know it's not going to be some weird split.
Whoa, Hawk get caught off guard.
That makes Kabi walk towards A. Sweden catches Hawk off guard, falling back. That solidifies that it's going to be an A hit. Kai entering a double stack. Will he get one? He does not. He spots both players. Scar swinging now. That gets traded by Omcho as well. Yonfam getting one, but then falls. And now Orc in 1v3. Sees Kabi pulling down. Doesn't expect him to peek and dies. 13-11. Born2Throw tried. They had a good scenario. They had a good situation. Not enough utility used. The contact play certainly did not work for them. Nice try.
Yeah, GG. I guess anything else to say before we end the stream?
Not really. Well, it's an unfortunate loss. Kai, the only player on Born2Throw that could be very proud of himself for the entries that he provided, for the impact that he provided. All players had some rounds that they shined through. Overall, not enough to pass the city side. The rough start definitely didn't help. At a certain point, we did all believe. But it wasn't meant to be.
Wasn't meant to be. Thank you everybody for watching. We're gonna end it here. And yeah, bye-bye.
As meat and wine are nourishment to the body, the senses provide nutriment to the soul.